వెల్కమ్ టు మై ఛానల్. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేసి మనం ఫంక్షన్స్ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్లో ఫంక్షన్స్ టాపిక్స్ చూద్దాము. ఫస్ట్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు మై ఛానల్ టు సీ ద పైథాన్ లెసన్స్, జావా లెసన్స్, ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ లెసన్స్ అండ్ డేటాబేస్ లెసన్స్. ఇది వచ్చేసి ఫోర్త్ లెసన్ పైథాన్ ఫంక్షన్స్ చూద్దాం. వాట్ ఈస్ ఫంక్షన్స్, హౌ వి యూజ్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఇన్ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్. So functions and its use. Function is a group of related statements that perform the specific task. Function helps to break our program into small and modular chunks. As our program grows larger and larger, function make it more organized and manageable. It avoids repetition and makes code reusable. Functions make code reusable. We can use the code two times, three times by using functions. Function can perform specific tasks. Function helps to break our program into small and modular chunks. So next, basically we can divide the functions into two types. Functions can be built-in functions that are built into Python. So built-in functions are derived by Python only, like absolute, all, ASCII, boolean, and so on. These are built-in functions. And here integer equal to -20. Print absolute value of -20 is absolute integer. For this one, output is the absolute value of -20 is 20. Here absolute function, with the help of absolute function, we use the integer value -20. For -20, absolute of -20 is 20. Ob- this is absolute function, abs function. Abs in brackets integer. We can use with this program for absolute. These are built-in functions. Next is user-defined functions. User-defined method, we can define the function. Here function defined by user themselves. Here for syntax for this one, definition, def, add underscore numbers x comma y. We can add the two numbers by using this function. Definition syntax is definition, add numbers x comma y. Here sum equal to x plus y. Return sum. Here some value can be returned. So next print statement, the sum is add underscore numbers 5 plus 20. We can derive the variables x comma y here in the function. So next sum equal to x plus 5. We can use the two numbers in place of x and y, 5 comma 20. So the value is sum equal to 5 plus 20, return the sum value. Here the output is sum is 25. Here we define the function add numbers. These are two type of functions, built-in functions, user-defined functions. Next, flow of execution. The order in which statements are executed is called the flow of execution. Execution always begins with the first statement of the program. Statements are executed at one at a time in order to from top to bottom. So functions can be defined do not alter the flow of execution of the program, but remember the statements inside the functions are not executed until the function is called. So statement inside the function is not executed until the function is called. If we call the function, then only the statements are executed. Until the statements cannot be executed in the flow of execution. Next, fifth point, function calls like a bypass in the flow of execution. Instead of going to the next statement, function jumps. The flow jumps to the first line of the called function, execute all the statements there, and then comes back, pick up where it left off. This is the function execution. Next note, when you read the program, do not read from top to bottom. Instead of follow the flow of execution. This means that you can read the definition statements as you are scanning from top to bottom, but you should skip the statements of the function definition until you reach the point where the function is called. So here the example of flow of execution. First statement is print welcome. Next, for x in range 3, print x. Print good morning college. Output here, flow of pi, welcome. First welcome, and then here we use the range function. This is built-in function. For x in range, print x. So welcome, first welcome, and then for x in range 3. For this one we use 0 1 2, up to 3 numbers are printed. Then good morning college here. Now flow of execution is 2 3 4 3, like they are given 2 3 4 3 4 3 4 5. Here in the program we can see print welcome for X in range 3, print X good morning college. Flow of execution of function, flow of pi. Another example here, definition hello for function definition hello, print good morning, print set, print hi, print hello, hello. We'll call the function here hello, then done. So here for this one we can say the output hi. First one is output is, so we can derive the function here hello. So here function cannot be executed. When we call the function, then only that can be executed. Here we derive the function definition hello. In the function we are, these are the statements. So here the execution is hi hello and then good morning set and then done. So here the in definition is a function definition hello. Two statements are in the function, and then we print the first these two statements hi and hello, and then call the function, and then two statements are executed and then done. Here this way law of execution is like this: 2 5 first second statement, and then fifth statement, and then sixth statement, second statement, fifth statement, sixth statements, and then seventh statement is function. After 7, second and third statements, second and third statements, and then 4 7 8, and then 4 and 7 and 8, 4 7 and 8. There is a flow of execution order of execution here. Next, parameters and arguments. Parameters passed during the definition of the function, while arguments can be passed during the function call. Parameters can be called parameter passed during the definition of the function. In function definition, we can use the parameters, while arguments are passed during the function call. While calling the function, arguments are derived. Use the example here. Here A and B are the parameters. A and B are parameter. Definition of addition of A comma B. Return A plus B. Here first one is function definition. A and B are parameters. Here arguments are 12 plus 3 are arguments. Function call. Result addition of 12 plus 12 comma 3. 12 comma 3. Print result. Print result here. We can use the result assignment here. Here 12 and 3 are arguments. A and B are the parameters. Parameters during definition. Arguments are during the function call. During the function call, we can use the arguments. These are the parameters and arguments. But this one output is 12 plus 3, 25. Three types of Python arguments using we can call function: default arguments, keyword arguments, variable length arguments. These are different types of arguments: default argument, keyword argument, variable length argument. And for this one, syntax we can use all these different types of arguments. Here function definition, function name. Here we can use the different statements, and then we call the function. Function definition consists of the following components. Here function definition we can use. Keyword definition indicates the start of the function header, or function definition is the start of the function header, and function name here. Function name here. Nucleate identifier. Function naming follows some rules. Writing identifiers in Python. Parameters, arguments here through which we can pass the value to the function. Parameters or pass the value to a function, they are optional. Next, colon is to mark the end of the function header. End of the function header. This is a function header. Definition: function header. End of the function header. You can use the colon. With this colon, the function header is ended. Then optional document string. Document string is to describe what the function does. Document string is to describe what the function does. Next one are more valid Python statements that make up function body. Statements must have the same identification level, usually 4 spaces. An optional result statements is to return a value from the function. Optional test statements return value from the function. So here the example: definition hf hello world hf. Here we call the function hf and then print hello world then hf. So in the above example, we are just trying to execute the program by calling the function. So it will not display an error and no output on the screen, but but gets executed. The example, we are just trying to execute the program. We can use the example here. To get the statements of the function, need to be use print. For print can be used to get the statement of the function. Here hf function. So next, calling the function in the Python. Same previous, like previous only. You can define the function and then call the function hello world, and then here we define the function, print the hw, print this one, and then we call the function here, calling the three function at a time. So calling the, so these are print three times, these are print three times, we can call it three times. Next, here we can use the function with arguments. Yes, equal x plus y, print c. We can use the argument here, argument of 5 comma 4. Here the 5 plus 4, print 9, we can use output. Next is the function definition, add x plus y, c equal to x plus y, return c. Then we can use the arguments add of 5 comma 4 and the print 9 output. Next, same way, addition subtraction, we can define the function c equal to x plus y, x minus 5, return c comma d. Here I use the argument, here this one is the output, 10 plus 5, 10 minus 5. So here the return statement. Return statement is used to exit the function and go back to the place where it called. The statement can contain expression which get evaluated and then value is returned. In the return statement, the expression contain the expression, these are evaluated and then going to return. If there is no expression in the statement, return to the statement itself not present inside the function, and the function will return none of the object. So here next one, this function return hw, here hw is output. Next, here return hw, here hf, return hw. For this one, output is, here we use this one, return hello college and dot upper. Here we use the function uppercase, convert this string into uppercase. For this one we can use the here print, calling the function and then dot upper. The syntax of the uppercase, small case to uppercase. Here the output is hello college. Next, parsing argument. Definition hello wish, return format wish, print hello morset. Definition hello wish, return format wish. Here the format, print hello morset. Hello wish is the here return, not format wish. But this one is a morset output. Here we passing the argument here. We can pass the argument here. In place of which we can pass the argument. For passing argument, we can use this one, format which. A function which has a two parameters. For this one, function which has two parameter. Since we can call the function and two arguments, it runs smoothly and not get an error. We called with a different number of arguments. Interpreter will gives error. Here we see another function definition which name comma message. This function greets to. This is a comment. This function greets to which name comma message. The person which would provide the message print hello name plus colon message mrset comma good morning. Here hello mrset good morning. Here we concatenate these two name comma message. Name message. In the which function we print these two mrset and good morning. Here we print hello and then name comma. In this one we can use in which name and message are there. Print statement hello name. Let's concatenate these two strings and colon space is there here. So print one this one. Next one is below it can call this function in which no arguments respective messages. Here which function which mod set only one argument type error which missing one requires the position of arguments a message. Here which no arguments. Here this one type error missing one required positional argument message. Here type error which missing two required position arguments name comma message. This one errors for this one. Here hello comma two arguments return hi format wish comma hello print hello Merced College. Here output is hi Merced College. Here we use hi here and then two colons comma format wish and hello. You can call the function here. And then hello these two statements. Here format in the format this prints these two. Next keyword arguments here. When we call the function some values, these values get arguments according to their position. Python allows the function to be called using the keyword arguments. When we call the function in this way, order of arguments can be changed. Here we have some functions, many parameters, and you want to specify only some of them. Then you can give the values to such parameters and naming them. This is called the keyword arguments. Keyword arguments is we have some function with parameters and you want to specify some of them, and then you give the values to such parameters and naming them. This is called as keyword argument. We can use the examples. Two advantages: one is function is easier since we do not need worry about the order of arguments. We can give the values and only those parameters which we want to provide that other parameters have different arguments values. Definition function a comma b equal to 5 c equal to 10. Here print a comma and b is b comma and c is. Definition of function a b equal to 5 c equal to 10. Here the print is a is a and b is b and C is C. We print the three values here. We can call the function once again. Function 37 function like this. Oh, we calling these three functions. Here first one output is print A is 3 and B is 7 here, 3 comma 7. C is 10. C is 10. B is 7 here, and next one A is 25. For 3 and 7 we can use this like this way. 3 and 7, 3, 7 and 10. For 25 and 24 we can use A is 25, B is 5. B is the same value. For these three functions the values are changed. Here the B value is changed for first function. For second function A comma C value is changed, and for the third function C comma A value is changed. 100, B is same, C is 50. According to this arguments, this one is changed. This is the keyword arguments. These are called as a keyword argument. Keyword arguments, these are according to arguments the value output is changed. Function name, function parameters, argument values followed by two parameters, different parameters according to for this one example. So next one is function b5ca, definition print name, name1, name2. Function prints the name, print name1 and name2 and name2. Print name, name2 a, name1 is b. For output is b and a are friends. Here name1 is the b, name2 is the a. We can call this function here. Print name is the function, name1, name2. Output is like this, a, b and a are friends. In the place of name1 we can use b. Here we declare the here like this. Output is this default arguments. These default arguments, all these things we can use in the next class. So subscribe to my channel.